Well, hello everybody. It's Bug Eater 64, and we are getting ready to do a little test flight in Prepared 3D of the Beech 18. Now, unfortunately, this is a very nice aircraft, and you'll see once we get inside. But I got to tell you, I sure wish that Coronado, because this is a Coronado aircraft, had put ported this airplane over to the X-Plane, because it's a beautiful rendition of the Beech 18, Beechcraft 18. It's actually the Beechcraft 18S, as in Sierra. So anyway, we're going to do a little test flight. I'm going to fly from LAX over to Catalina Island, and this is my first real flight in the airplane, and we're going to find out if I can land it, and you'll hear some of my thoughts about what I think about this airplane and about Prepared 3D's flight model. And it's just my opinion. Right, wrong, indifferent. It's just, Bug Eater 64 saying what he thinks. And if I offend some flight simmers, I am truly sorry. But let's get in the airplane and let's get started. Okay, so here we are in the aircraft, and look at the detail. A typical Coronado, beautiful interiors, just extremely well done. So much better than the Beech 18 I've got in X-Plane, and that's why I was wishing so much that they would, move it over to X-Plane, because it's got some nifty little things in it. Like here in the interior, that's all usable. The aesthetics are just beautiful. So we're getting ready to go here. While I'm drinking my coffee. And so, like I say, I'm just getting started with Prepared 3D version 4, and so all these different scenes, I've got to learn. I guess, and you can correct me, but these visuals, especially outside and so on, can be assigned to either keys on the keyboard or maybe on the HOTAS, I don't know. But I am not impressed with this outside view while I'm taxiing. It sluted over. It looked so phony. Very disappointed in that. And I'm just, I'm going to go through here, and all through this short video, I'm experimenting to figure out which scenes I want to use. Now this one wasn't too bad in that you go through and the aircraft goes almost like a flyby as I'm heading down the taxiway. Now why there is dirt there, I don't know. This particular airport, I took off from LAX, and this is where this is in air, and then landed at this airport. This airport is one of the big airports. It does not have a dirt runway. It has, a paved or concrete runway. So, like I said, you're going to see a lot of me switching views because I'm trying to figure out which ones I would want to use. And from time to time you'll hear Dion Soul in the background. But I'm getting ready to take off. I've run up power, and there must be a hell of a wind in Southern California right now because the dirt is going the wrong way. And this is a paved runway, and I've got dirt coming off my tires. Again, I'm being nitpicky, but I think I have a right to. It's not a good thing to see that. Okay, and as we turn to leave the Los Angeles area and head towards Catalina, and you can hear me talking to my co-pilot as we figure out what we're going to give the passengers for a little feed here. Because the pilot and co-pilot was getting just a tidbit hungry and wanted to see what was available. As I drink my coffee. Sorry for the noise. Alright, let's look at another scene. And this is a flyby scene. So learning all these different views settings. Again, I'll have to take my favorite ones and see if I can hook them to my keys somehow. Okay, I'm happy. Coffee in hand.
Very good. Very good.
I don't think much of this Preepared's replay system.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, I guess it just takes getting used to.
Like you, I would fly to
Yeah.
No thanks.
I fully understand. As I slurp my way through life.
Really? I gotta
And old Dion looking for an adapter for his computer and his flight sim equipment. Okay, so yeah, we're leaving the Los Angeles area and we're heading out over the ocean to Catalina Island. So we're going to go a little bit further and then we'll get to our landing point.
Reload the aircraft. Let's get started. Now, what I'd really like to have is software that I can go in and just, click out of a toolbox, metaphorically speaking, drop a switch, on a spot like, let's say, I have a computer monitor, also a touch screen, like two touch screen
Right.
monitors,
Yep.
and just build a layout and then save it. Like, let's say I'm flying with
All right. Well, let's take a look at our approach and landing.
out graphically.
At this point, the aircraft is mine. And you can see the airport off in the distance.
Right here in configuration.
And again, I go to the views, and they're different, completely different than what I was using before. Very interesting. So now I've got to find the one I want to use. Yeah, it's just going to be, I have to get used to this. Figure out what's what. So a lot of it may be me, but I do like this view. This is really cool. Because as I make elevator inputs, you can see it, and it's kind of cool. Now, all the visuals that you're seeing for terrain and airports and everything, that is completely stock, out of the box, Preepared 3D version 4. So at this point, I wouldn't expect them to be as good as what I've got in X-Plane 11. Because in X-Plane 11, I've got Mr. X airports in a lot of locations. I've got active sky. There's a lot of orthos, and it's all very helpful. Catalina landing area airport, it's horrible.
Or is it that bad?
Oh, just
Insanely bad?
insanely. You'll see it. I'm making a video of my flight just for giggles. But it's nothing like what we've got with Mr. X in X-Plane. And nice easy touchdown. Pull back on the yoke, make sure the tail stays down while we, and the flight model is just horrible. My brakes, sorry. It's too easy to fly these planes.
flaps 4, flaps 4. Oops, wrong button.
Alright, so, and we stop right up here. And be done with it. Okay. I am impressed with this aircraft from Coronado. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She's not perfect, but she is pretty to look at. And nice to fly. Okay, overall the flight went well. My first time, it took me a little bit to figure out the autopilot system, but we got it working. It was a short flight, so it was, no real problem. Um, my thoughts about prepared 3D aircraft is that they're too simple to fly. The flight model is too forgiving. And, Coronado, as usual, it's a beautiful airplane. The cockpit is absolutely wonderful. I like the way they show the age of the airplane and, the equipment that's in it. Uh, Also, this aircraft can be equipped with the GTN 750, but I do not have that for Prepared or FSX. I have it for the X-plane. So, and you can't just switch one over to the other. Unfortunate, but that's the way life is. You have to do what you have to do. So we had a good flight, good landing, no issues to speak of. She flies well, but again, I think that the flight model in Prepared 3D is just too easy and too forgiving, and that's just me. Again, that's my opinion. Good, bad, or indifferent. I appreciate you all. So this is Bug Eater 64, and until next time, now that I'm at Catalina Island, we will see you very soon flying something. The one good thing is that I can use this airplane in Air Hauler 2, which I really, really enjoy that simulation. So, until next time, hope you're all well, stay safe, be good to each other, and as always, safe flying.